You can't have a back, I love this. For the team, bro, swing, got swing. Just like a baby dude. Got the kitchen, if you can't take the heat, I make a soup, put his like him. We don't wanna know no.
What's this?
Don't eat pork chops. Phone out, made his heart drop. Keep her till his phone catch. Life ain't fed. I cannot forget. All the fake live to 100. And all the real gotta get put to rest. I'm finna start blocking these producers. I don't wanna talk, cause that's sweet. You feel a way about what I say, then you too, I made this beat. Ain't free till they free all the guys. I done said it a lot, and it ain't the last time. I want her to be more ball on care if she tall like a tree that climb. Got a couple comments, hashtag blessed nutties on my cause I'm fly like a jet. They gon' be surprised when they see I made this beat, baby Chief and Kanye West. As long as I'm outside with the zoo shit, never see home. Be the squad, we all beat the odds. How that's unknown. None of the ops ever answer the phone. Our month is Porsche till he come out his home. I'm the type to take a sale and leave all type of in the phone. Got couch on the got left for this out, so can't come back down. If we talk slick, this shit WWE SmackDown. I'm trying to get this, but a friend in the background. And the full man her business. Somebody tell this it's nap time. It's time for sleep. If I spend all my time with you, how the I'm gonna have time for me? Spin is what I'm trying to do. It's a couple I've been dying to see. You say I'm the only you not think you lying to me. Hey, deep thing. They don't know how I get off that.
Got this in this little bitty corner of the couch. Yeah, alright.
I think y'all must have forgot. I'm still playing with it. I ain't got
nah, bro.
I can really let the beat talk.
Nah.
DJ Freddie Boy, this might be the illest producer / rapper of a generation. Boss Baby do it, Baby Chief do it, Big do it, not the little one. Slat!
Don't fucking nigga in the game. Talk all that.
Yeah. Let me see what type of vibe we got. Yeah.
And the winner is Black Boy Max.
I went glacier, just because we were patient. Ice. Put in
Shit about that dominate.
And inside the locker rooms, everyone trying to lock in, get mentally ready for another hard-fought NBA battle. Hi, and thanks for joining us on 2K Sports NBA action. It's coming up. This is Brian Anderson with Hall of Famers Grant Hill and Doris Burke. Allie LaForce, our reporter. Now a look at Vancouver's starting lineup. Jalen Williams is out there with Aaron Gordon. Then it's R.J. Barrett. Then there's Cunningham. And it's O'Neal in at the 5, roaming the paint. And for the Kings, we've got Kel'el Ware. Scoot Henderson out there with Kawhi Leonard. Then it's Patrick Williams. And it's Nowitzki in at the 4 spot. Well, 2 of the best guards in the league going at it today, Grant. Is there a bit of bragging rights on the line?
You know, maybe not for the players themselves, B.A., but the fans will absolutely use this game as evidence when they argue why their guy is the best.
She got it.
From outside the arc, and there's Barrett on the assist by Cunningham.
Barrett is a bucket getter, plain and simple.
A moment to hear from Allie LaForce.
Thanks, yeah, I was able to talk to Sacramento's head coach. I asked him what his thoughts were on Cade Cunningham, and he said Cade is extremely talented. He's got great size. He plays under control. He's one of those guys that makes his teammates better. It's easy to see why he initiates so much of their offense. Back to you, B.A.
Thank you for that, Allie.
Now, R.J. Barrett wants to get in transition and get a basket before the defense can settle in.
Henderson, the pass to Leonard. On target from range.
Gotta fight harder to get over those screens.
You know, we see this all the time. You're basically, as a defender, hoping the man misses rather than putting in the work to get over screens.
Williams' shot is good.
Man, he is stronger than he looks, trust me. I mean, Williams has the bulk to win those tough battles inside.
Leonard passes to Williams. Back to Leonard. It's tipped. Cunningham with the ball. Henderson picks him up. It's stolen by Henderson. Pass to Nowitzki.
No game.
Stolen by Cunningham.
This game is full of shit. Look at this. Look at this, man. Ball in this man's hand and he just lose it. Come on, dog.
To the paint. It's stolen by Leonard. Shot clock at 6. Fires for 3. And it's Nowitzki missing.
Why is he losing
The
ball?
Ravens have gone 3 of 3 so
Why
far
is
from the
Shaq so
floor.
goddamn
Pass
fast?
to Gordon. Vancouver moving the ball around. Here's Williams. What a terrific move that is.
I love the execution we are seeing thus far. 4 shots and 4 makes.
Kings trail by 6. Henderson, the pass to Leonard. He takes it in. That one's good for 2. Leonard's got 5 points.
Kawhi Leonard, the size, the strength, the ability to put the ball on the floor. I mean, trying to deal with this guy off a drive is so tough.
Cunningham outside. Kicks it out to Barrett. Fires the 3. The shot's good on the assist by Cunningham. Cunningham's got 3 assists in the game.
The plan coming in is working. They're perfect 5 for 5 from the floor.
Now here's Henderson. And it's thrown down hard with both hands.
Yeah, and Henderson has got some hops for sure. You cannot let him get to the rim.
Now Cunningham. Still no points. And he buries his first look.
I mean, just hitting all their shots early. What an offensive game plan. It must be the coaching.
When you think about the skill of Cade Cunningham, Grant, at his height, what a combination.
You know, B.A., whether it's scoring inside or seeing over the defense or just feasting on smaller guards, his 6'6" frame is certainly an advantage.
Vancouver with the ball, following the score by Sacramento.
Boy, something so good about a perfectly placed lead pass. That is nice.
And so Henderson will bring it up for the Kings. They trail by 7. Pass to Leonard. Back to Henderson. Here's Nowitzki. Defended by Gordon. Fade away. No good off the glass.
Boy, he looks and will take that shot every time. Just won't go.
Cunningham with the ball. And it's Leonard picking him up.
And what a read there from Cunningham. Showing he has vision and timing with his passes.
Sacramento has gone 1 of 2 from three-point land so far. Leonard looking around. Williams, a screen on Barrett. Just 5 on the clock. Here's Leonard.
Dang, what the fuck is that? He gonna just stand there and turn around?
Vancouver
Shoot the
leading by
fucking
9.
fade.
And he lobs it up. It's stolen by Leonard. Henderson against Barrett. Here's Ware. And Cunningham pulls it down.
Need y'all
Boy, he
going to
couldn't
the
have
paint.
asked for a better look. That's tough to take.
Here's Barrett. Sinks another one. He's on a roll, starting 4 for 4.
Man, that was fast. They're already up by double digits.
Wow, they've come out strong. Control the pace, assert their will. Nice.
Leonard outside. Takes the 3, and the three-pointer goes. Leonard's gotten his 3rd basket of the night.
And Kawhi, if you look at the numbers, is a consistent three-point threat. And this guy is capable in the clutch. Contest those opportunities.
They get the rebound. O'Neal uses the glass to finish the layup. O'Neal's got 6 points.
They have no answer defensively inside.
Henderson against Cunningham. Leonard with a screen on Cunningham. Pass to Ware.
He running.
Oh, deflected and stolen by Cunningham. Leonard against Barrett. Now Cunningham. Gordon outside. To the inside. 4 on the clock. Snatched up. It's good on the putback. And now a 12-point Vancouver lead.
And they've really managed to dominate inside.
Henderson outside. Pass to Leonard. Outside for Henderson. Takes it inside. Sacramento needs to get off a shot. Barrett with it, and it's Leonard picking him up. Barrett
Oh,
into the
step
lane.
up.
And
Oh, step
Gordon
up.
with the big
Oh, just
finish.
step up. Like, why
They've
would he step up?
controlled the paint so
And lead the
far.
man wide open
That's
into
been
the
the
rim.
difference.
I know it's early, but you have got to like the dominance down low. Right now, they are playing bully basketball.
And it's a completely new group for the Kings. Here's Murray. Count it. Good.
And check out Murray making trouble for the defense. They just couldn't keep up.
Here's Jenkins, defended by Murray. Oh, rejected by Drummond. Back come the Kings in transition. Jones from outside.
Oh,
Vancouver with a
can't
rebound.
slip, man.
Jackson, the pass to Wolf. Here's Jenkins. Plenty of space. And he hits the jumper. And Vancouver leads by 14.
Getting out to a nice lead. Great flow and great execution.
Outside Jones. Back to Murray from deep. It's hauled in by Wolf. Vancouver has gone 2 for 3 from outside the arc. A good look from Johnson. And the first shot of the night for him. Missing. For Sacramento, they've got half their attempts to go. 6 of 12. Drummond with the screen. Knocked away. Pass to Murray. Picked up by Okongwu. Murray's shot is good.
And using the pick and roll to perfection. I love how crafty Murray is in these situations.
Here's Jenkins. Drummond grabs the miss. Kings trail by 12. On the wing, Jones. Had a chance there to cut it to single digits, but it's off target. Vancouver with the ball. Up top, Johnson. Vancouver moving the ball around. Inside, Jenkins. And that one is stuffed right through.
What a way to begin this game. Dominating at both ends of the floor.
And give them credit for approaching this game with the right energy and intensity. This team has attacked every chance they've gotten.
Jones misses. R.J. Barrett, he's feeling it tonight and has been the driving force for the... We welcome you back to second quarter action. Plenty of basketball left to play, but this one has been one-sided so far. And a breakdown here, guys. The hustle stats for Vancouver.
Yeah, they're just attacking on defense. Getting those hands out and knocking the ball free. I really like their energy defensively.
Yeah, they've also been alert and active on the defensive end, creating turnovers and turning those into points on the offensive end.
And Vancouver, looking at who they've got. They've got Johnson. Wendell Carter is out there with Jackson, and it's O'Neal in at center. Now here's Murray. Here's Drummond. And Drummond with the jam.
Shot goes up. You've got to put a body on Andre Drummond. This guy's so good off the offensive window.
Pass to Carter. Now O'Neal. Drummond defending. Back to Carter. Lets it go from deep. Nails it from beyond the arc. Carter's got his first 3 points of the game.
That's been typical of their performance today. They're sharing the ball and creating good shots.
Vanderbilt finds Drummond. And the jam by Drummond.
Boy, power play by Andre Drummond. He has made a career out of stress testing the rims.
Outside Carter. Pass to O'Neal. There's the double with Okongwu. Johnson for 3. Rebound by Sacramento. And following this one, they hit the road to challenge the Warriors at Chase Center in San Francisco. And that'll be their only game on the road before heading back home. 2 open that time. Made it look easy.
They really rely on Murray as a shot creator. He makes a conscious effort to keep everyone involved.
Jackson outside. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line. Jared Vanderbilt picks one up. Vancouver shooting their first free throws of the night now. And that one falls for Jackson. Well, we have a chance to hear from Shams Charania. He's calling in right now. Shams, great to have you on, bud.
Thanks. With players signing rich extensions, highlighted by Devin Booker's 2-year, $145 million max contract, we're quickly approaching a time when so-called supermax players will be making over $1 million per game. Shocking as it sounds, the reality is that the best players are already worth more than that to their teams.
It's all about results. Thank you very much for the report, Chomps. Now here's O'Neal. Give him 8. Carter, a screen on Murray. Johnson passes to O'Neal. Here's Jenkins. And again, it's Vancouver missing. And so Murray will bring it up for the Sacramento Kings. A 12-point game. And now about 3 minutes gone in the second quarter here. Drummond, a screen on Johnson. From the stripe, Murray finds Drummond. Oh, okay then.
Oh, Andre Drummond put a little sauce on the dunk. All right, Andre.
Vancouver calls timeout.
And something fans don't always get to see, some of the closely guarded secrets that happen in that huddle.
It's tough to hide your communication. Teams go to great lengths to try to do it, but sometimes to no avail.
Vancouver making a switch here. Cunningham's checked in. Here in the second quarter, just under 3.5 minutes played. It's down to 5 on the shot clock. Drummond grabs the miss. Drummond's got 6 rebounds here tonight. Here's Murray. And despite the NBA's popularity, some folks criticizing the wide-open style of play.
Yeah, you know, B.A., some of the artistry is lost when guys are mostly hunting for open threes. But for some teams like the Celtics and Warriors, that's been a championship-winning formula. And, well, we all know it's a copycat league.
Williams is checked in for Vancouver. Shot by Leonard, no good. Vancouver leading by 10. Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with Allie LaForce.
Thank you, guys. Plenty of pressure for a player like Cade Cunningham, asked to shoulder the load. He said, that's what I asked for, to be in the NBA, to be in these moments. I try not to shy away from them. He practices meditation, and he says it's really helped me. Anytime I need to just reset, I can do it. Back to you.
Able to dial it in. Okay, thanks for the report, Allie. That's also good, so he hits both free throws.
I love it. In attack mode, drawing foul calls this quarter and getting to the free throw line.
Murray scanning the floor. Screen by Leonard. Murray with it. Picked up by Cunningham. Double team on Leonard. Williams passes to Nowitzki. Oh, he gets it to fall, and that makes it just a single-digit deficit. Nowitzki's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3. Cunningham against Leonard.
And that puts them just one foul.
So for Vancouver, Gordon comes in for Carter.
Look at this man working against our best perimeter defender. You can get in the way reaching this. Got help in the paint.
Leonard against Cunningham. From the arc. Rebound by Sacramento. Drummond's got his 7th rebound here tonight. And here's Leonard. Give him 8 points now. Leonard spikes it down.
Oh, boy, you love to see that kind of burst from Kawhi Leonard. What a finish.
Vancouver calls timeout. Sacramento with some changes. Bears checked in for Drummond. Jones comes in for Williams. And it's Henderson in for Murray. Gordon, the pass to Williams. Blocked! And it's out of bounds to the Ravens as Vancouver retains possession. Pass to Barrett. Williams looking around. Just 5 to shoot. Vancouver needs to get off a shot here. And here's Gordon from the arc.
Well, terrific defense from Dirk. It's the perfect angle to contest perfectly.
He really gets in perfect position for the follow. Just a terrific read.
Now here's Henderson. Leonard outside. Henderson with a screen on Barrett. Leonard going in. Ooh, and Leonard throws it down.
As unassuming as he looks sometimes, Kawhi Leonard finishes with authority off the dribble.
Outside Barrett. And the officials will call the illegal screen here.
The screener was leaning a bit right there. His feet may not have been planted. Pretty obvious call by the officials.
You know, he's just leaning a little bit. You try to get away with it, but boy, the official all over it.
Carter, he's checked in for O'Neal. Now here's Henderson. Henderson with a screen on Barrett. Outside Jones. Pass to Nowitzki. Up and over Gordon. And it's Nowitzki missing.
That's my fault. That's all my fault.
And Barrett has got the ball here for the Ravens. Now here's Williams. Gordon outside. And here is Barrett. The 3 is up. Kawhi Leonard comes up with a rebound. Henderson with it. Leonard outside. Oh, a big-time jam. Slams it right over Gordon.
Kawhi Leonard might be quiet off the court, but on the court, he makes a lot of noise.
Vancouver calls timeout. Well, we've got some games behind us now, Doris, and at this point of the season, what has caught your attention so far?
I mean, for me, BA, it's always about what players have made the leap. Which ones have refined their games by the hard work they put in the offseason. And for me, boy, a number of guys have really taken big steps.
Outside, Williams. Pass to Carter. Now Barrett.
2 minutes remaining in the first half.
Clock at 4. Down low. And it's slammed in by Carter.
Boy, you see Carter Jr. use every bit of that 7'5" wingspan. Boy, he is tough to guard around the rim. Look out.
Now here's Henderson. Outside Jones. Vanderbilt, a screen on Williams. Outside Jones. Okongwu, a screen on Williams. Pass to Okongwu. That's in. Coming off an assist from Jones. Okongwu's got 6.
Every team wants bigs who can knock it down from distance. Yes, sir.
Take the ball from
Cunningham outside. And it's Derek Jones with the foul. That's his first foul.
First personal foul. 14 foul.
Here's Williams. Carter, a screen on Jones. 6 on the shot clock. Here's Williams.
Good defense.
An excellent contest from the veteran Derek Jones. This guy knows how to make an impact on that end.
Alvarado, pass to Henderson. And he's going for the oop here.
Oh, man, take a look at that one. Just a textbook alley-oop.
Beautifully done. He served it up on a platter. Left side, Carter. Pass to Barrett. Money from the wing. 12 points for him.
Boy, he's been so efficient in this one. That helps your team in so many ways when you can put it in the basket.
Now here's Henderson. Okongwu, a screen on Cunningham.
No, man, it's not illegal.
It's going to be an illegal screen.
One of the trickier plays to judge, but it would be hard to argue against the call.
It is really difficult to get your feet completely set, to stay completely still. It's almost surprising to me that it isn't called more offense.
And so a close game as we wrap up the first half of play. Ravens ahead. They lead by 4. And join us right back here after the break for the start of the second half.
Come one, come all. The 2K halftime is here, and so's our breakdown of the upcoming schedule. Let's check it out.
Taking a look here now at Vancouver. Starting the season with a loss, you know they're ready to fight tonight. Don't want to start out 0-2.
I think the most important thing is they show improvement. Your record at this point in the season won't tell the whole story.
Let's switch gears to the Ravens. They're in a tight one after the first half.
Their effort on the offensive glass has set a strong message. They're not going to be pushed around, and they're going to battle and outwork you.
Like I outwork you every day, Kenny. I'm just saying.
I outwork both of you, and it ain't even close. And that's it for halftime. Thank you for joining us. We send you back to Brian Anderson for the start of the third quarter.
Yeah. No, you got. That's only right down the street. I mean, it's in the middle of the city. People travel for tournaments. It's a tournament. This ain't a league.
Second half of basketball is upon us, and we may be in for an exciting finish based on how close of a game we've seen so far. It's been one outstanding game from Kawhi Leonard.
Yeah, tonight he's done a great job of slashing through the lane and finishing.
And part of that has to do with his mindset. He has been looking to push the action at every opportunity, and he has been in attack mode all night.
They've got Williams, Kawhi Leonard out there with Murray. Then it's Andre Drummond.
He does
and
ball, but he
Nowitzki
didn't ball.
in at the 4 slot. That's Doug Christie's 5 as we get into the second half.
Boy, don't you love to see Aaron Gordon make these kinds of decisions. This guy is fully capable of recognizing open teammates.
Pass to Williams.
He's in the NFL.
Drummond with the screen. Leonard finds some space. And the foul on Patrick
And
Williams.
what?
That's his first foul.
What is happening?
Vancouver leading by 6. Outside Barrett.
Barely.
To Cunningham. O'Neal inside. Drummond defending. Gordon outside. Pass to O'Neal. Over Drummond. Rebound by Sacramento. Now Murray. Now Drummond. Out to Leonard. Beyond the arc. And that 3 is knocked down by Kawhi.
This guy has such a nose for the basket. Kawhi Leonard not afraid to let it fly on the catch.
To the middle. Oh, Drummond with the block. They get it back. Pass to Barrett. Oh, there's the alley. O'Neal misses.
Since halftime, they've missed 3 of their first 4 shots. Still trying to get their legs under them.
They set the pick. Here's Murray going inside. And it's Murray finishing it off.
And once Murray plants his feet, it's over.
Vancouver calls timeout. Here's Cunningham. Outside, Williams. For 3, Barrett. The rebound by Murray.
This certainly isn't how they wanted to start this half. I mean, just 1 for 5 coming out of the break. That is brutal. Boy, you have got to be pleased with the start of this third quarter. 3 for 4 out of the gate. Just keep your rhythm now.
The defense couldn't collapse quickly enough.
Sacramento has gone 6 for 12 from deep so far in this game. Leonard outside. They set the screen. From 15 feet away, another one falls for Sacramento.
They're on fire right now, shooting 80% to start the second half.
Outside, Williams. To the paint. Here's O'Neal. Ooh, and he took a hard foul on the shot. So he'll head to the line to shoot a pair. Vancouver shooting their 5th and 6th free throw attempts tonight. He misses the free throw.
Give me another one, Yankees. He made the first 2.
He hits the second from the line.
That will sting a little bit. Failing to get the lead when the opportunity was there, but he does tie it up.
Pass to Leonard. Back to Murray. Fires the 3. It's good.
Let's
and the
go.
assist that time from Leonard. Murray's got 7 points here in the quarter.
There are no easy comebacks, but they really had to dig deep for this one.
Yeah, to start off with so many mistakes and still now find a way where everything's working, it allows their momentum and confidence to continue to build.
Back to Barrett. Outside O'Neal. Shot clock at 5. Cunningham outside. And it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Leonard.
He had the right idea, just couldn't come up with the swipe.
Yeah, the anticipation was there. The hustle was there. Very close.
Don't help on the board.
Since the break, they've really locked it down
Not to go help on the fucking boards.
Oh, save that for the dunk contest. That flush was so extra.
Whether or not this game is close, he's the same guy, focused on finishing firm at the rim. Here's Nowitzki, defended by Gordon. From 13, and Cunningham pulls it down. The Ravens have gotten just 3 of 8 shots to go in the third quarter. That shot is good by O'Neal.
Boy, what a quarter he's had. Go ahead, young sir. Keep the pressure on.
And here's Murray. 11 points in the game. Pass to Nowitzki. And the Kings with another 3.
They are unconscious from outside. And so far, the defense has had no answer.
Well, that's the whole point, isn't it? If you space the floor well enough, it's almost impossible for the defense to account for everyone.
Outside Barrett. And they come right
I'm
back
making
with
my
their
character
own
go under.
3-pointer.
I'm controlling.
Barrett's got 15 points.
Wow, the answer from R.J. Barrett. That 3-point big-time delivery.
Leonard outside. The drive by Murray. And it's Murray finishing it off. A hard-fought matchup. 7 lead changes thus far.
And these teams have been sparring from the get-go. Neither able to land the knockout blow.
Cunningham against Leonard. Here's O'Neal. Ooh, and they immediately answer back with a dunk on the other end.
I just love the aggressive finish.
I'm thinking he's sending a strong message with that jam. Leonard on the wing. Intercepted. Barrett against Murray. Drummond grabs the miss. Drummond's got rebound number 8 here already in the game. And timeout called by Doug Christie. Coach taking this moment to speak to his guys. Maybe alter some of the game plan. For Vancouver, Wendell Carter, he's checked in for Gordon. Jackson comes in for Jalen Williams. Jenkins comes in for Barrett. Pass to Ware. Here's Henderson. 5 to shoot. Back to Ware. Now here's Henderson. Guarded closely. Goes back up. And he sinks the layup. Ware's gotten his first bucket of the night. Here in the second half, this game's still nip and tuck.
Just an insane amount of lead changes. The fans are getting their money's worth.
And it gets that one. And Vancouver leads by 1.
And force-feeding the ball inside. I mean, no reason to go away from what's working.
Okongwu, a screen on Cunningham. Pass to Okongwu. Henderson scanning the floor. Back to Okongwu. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up.
Yeah, you never want to let shots at the rim go uncontested.
All right, guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown for Vancouver.
Yeah, they were so aggressive from the start, getting the ball into the painted area. Now, they stuck to their game plan, and it paid off.
I think another thing that's striking here tonight, the ball movement is incredible. Again and again, they're making smart passes to ready shooters.
Jones
Defense,
with the block.
Well, you love to see this kind of effort from Derek Jones Jr. That length, that vertical, send that thing back, young sir.
Ooh, he's right next to me, gang.
Here's Jenkins, defended by Henderson. And it's Cunningham missing.
Oh, man, he can't get anything to fall. You can feel his frustration.
He is trying to shoot his way out of it, and it might be better for him to
pass.
Turnovers are going to be a stat he wants to skip in the box score tonight. That's his 4th of the game.
Vancouver making a switch here. Battle's checked in. Jackson against Okongwu.
That's nothing, game.
2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of
What is
shooting.
this?
That's on Khalil Ware.
Man, he made sure to get his money's worth on that foul.
Vancouver shooting their 7th and 8th attempts at the foul line tonight. Malawatch is checked in for Battle. And the second free throw is good.
I'm sure he wanted to hit all his free throws, but at least he gave his team the lead.
1:24 left in the third quarter. Down low. Here's Ware. Oh, he powers right through the defender for the dunk. Draws the foul, too. And he'll go to the line. That's on Wendell Carter. Shepard, he's checked in for Vancouver. Here's Jenkins, guarded by Okongwu. Pass to Jackson. Here's Jenkins from behind the arc. Counted from distance. Jenkins has got 7 points.
The defense really fell apart there. You can't afford to leave them all alone at the arc.
Now here's Okongwu. He's checked by Carter. Okongwu, the pass to Jones. Clock at 6. And the dunk by Jones.
Well, if there's a target at the cup, Jones Jr. is the man for the job. What a rise and finish.
Pass to Jackson. Now Carter. Outside Johnson. Over Jones. Hits the front of the rim and out.
You got to move past that one. I mean, they'd want him to take that again.
And they should, because it's when you start turning down that kind of look that your offense can start to bog down a bit.
Where? No good with a layup.
He
That's the
banged
end
out.
of the third. It's tied up.
Missed
And
it.
right after this, we'll bring you the start of the final quarter right here on 2K Sports. And now we have a moment to reveal our State Farm assist of the game.
You can count on him to deliver a few assists like this one each and every night.
You know a thing or two about a point guard's job. Set the table for your teammates. Done there perfectly.
Well, what a terrific game it's been so far.
You make them stop every
quarter
time.
Sure to bring more pressure-packed basketball. And Vancouver, looking at who they've got. We've got Wendell Carter, also G.G. Jackson out there, and it's O'Neal in at the 5. Carter, a screen on Jones. Inside. And Carter gets it to go on the assist by Johnson.
Well, you see Carter Jr. just carve out space, finish attacking the hoop. That's a nice move.
Henderson outside. Pass to Okongwu. Gets some space and carries the jumper.
And this is just typical of him. Always making an impact at crucial moments in the game.
And this is a player who understands when the game is hanging in the balance. He knows it's winning time.
Vancouver moving the ball around. Jackson, the pass to Johnson. And here's O'Neal. Ware covers. O'Neal misses. And so Henderson will bring it up for Sacramento. Final quarter of play, about a minute and a half off the clock. Vanderbilt finds Henderson. Oh, and he brings it down with a two-handed jam.
And you have to love it. The floor general taking things into his own hands.
Just the aggression they're looking for, man.
Boy, and not just the aggression, the ability to get to the rim, but how about the finish with intention? Oh.
From deep, Johnson. Jones with some nice D. The Kings leading. Pass to Vanderbilt. Back to Henderson. And he lobs it up to the rim. And the dunk by Jones.
A great read between those two guys. The defense didn't stand a chance, B.A.
These two teammates right here, Grant, they are connected. Pass to Carter. Here's O'Neal. Ware covers. And it's rejected. And they'll get another chance. The kick out to Johnson. O'Neal, great positioning on the putback.
And those second chance buckets are major bonus points if you can get them.
We're in the final quarter play here. 3 minutes in. Okongwu with it. No, stop it in there. Jams it in, and he's fouled. An opportunity at a three-point play. It'll be on G.G. Jackson. Vancouver making a switch here. Cunningham's checked in. The Ravens have gotten only 2 of 6 attempts to drop in the fourth. Pass to Carter. Now O'Neal. Ware covers. To the inside. Here's Okongwu. Nails the baby hook. Okongwu's got 7 now in this quarter.
And their offensive game plan is clear. Get it inside and go to work.
Here's Jenkins. Now here's O'Neal. The 3-ball. The rebound by Ware. Ware's got 4 rebounds now. Now here's Henderson. Driving to the basket. Pass to Okongwu. Jones with a screen on Carter. Outside for Henderson. Fires from deep. Vancouver with a rebound. Minnesota will be traveling to face him after this game. It'll be a quick stopover at home before they have to get back out on the road. Johnson with a bucket.
Yeah, good to see Johnson getting into the defense down low and succeeding. Sometimes you gotta fight for it, young man.
Henderson outside. Cunningham against Jones. Here he goes. Pass to Okongwu. Jones up top. He's watched by Cunningham. Jones misses.
Boy, they've done a good job overcoming his offensive struggles. He's got to be very thankful for his teammates.
Inside. And there's the foul. It's on Khalil Ware. That's foul number 2 for him. So for Vancouver, Gordon, he's checked in for Carter. Williams comes in for Johnson. And it's R.J. Barrett in for Jenkins. Williams against Williams. Here's O'Neal. Good work defensively by Drummond.
He might be forcing things a little bit right now. Credit the defense for how they're playing him.
Shot by Leonard, no good.
And you just can't afford to give up that kind of look very often.
And Gordon with the basket on the assist by Cunningham.
Well, you have to admire the strength of Aaron Gordon. This guy is adept at finding his way through intense defense.
Now Murray. They swipe it. In
Second
transition,
time,
here they come.
And
Gordon with the big finish.
And that's gotta hurt. A turnover for a free run at the rim.
And now we know who has the momentum.
It's still close, though. These teams have been neck and neck. Let's see the response here.
Leonard for 3. Cash. He's 9 for 14 in the game.
He's hit 4 now from behind the arc, 2 in each half, making an impact.
And stolen by Leonard. Pass to Drummond. The kick out to Williams. And here's Murray. Clock. And here's Leonard. Murray passes to Leonard. Over Cunningham. Shot by Leonard, no good. Barrett against Murray. And there's the lob.
Love to see Barrett aggressively sharing the basketball. Wants to get it to his teammates in their spots. Nice.
Murray with it. Here's Nowitzki. Defended by Gordon. Here's Leonard. Drummond with the screen. Let's loose the 3. Cunningham there for the rebound.
Boy, normally he makes that. Defense gets lucky there.
Barrett to tie it up. He gets the layup.
One thing you know about RJ, if there's a shot to be taken, even in a big-time moment, he will step in.
Barrett against Leonard. Here's Murray. Murray, screen on Barrett. Leonard fires. The putback. Outside Williams. Now Leonard.
Okay.
Drummond double teamed. Murray. And there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time.
Oh, in a close game like this, that is the kind of mental lapse you have to avoid.
The Kings making a switch here. Jones is checked in. Using the glass to lay it in.
A very selfless player. Jalen Williams putting the team ahead of himself.
Sacramento has gone 1 for 5 shooting from the arc here in the 4th. Outside Leonard. Murray, a screen on Barrett. Leonard.
Game, why am I doing that?
This has not been his best quarter.
And you know what? They keep calling his number, and they're simply trying to get him out of this funk.
O'Neal inside. Drummond's there. And Andre Drummond is going to pick up the foul. That's his 3rd foul of the game. O'Neal inside. Drummond defending. Now Cunningham. Jacks up a 3. Buries it from outside.
Oh, I stumble and somehow land into
taking
it.
big shots. Cunningham rises to the occasion and delivers.
Here's Murray. Outside Leonard. Shoots a 3. Oh, it doesn't go.
Boy, not looking sharp at all here in the second half, but it hasn't deterred him one bit.
Cunningham cashed it in from 7 feet out.
They have a relentless mentality, even with the game in total control.
This is a textbook example of playing the possession and not the score. This team is doing a great job continuing to execute.
Jones outside. Unloads. Oh, no good. Unable to end this run. And DeJounte Murray is going to pick up the foul. That's his first foul of the game. We're in the bonus now, and they'll go to the line. So the first one drops, and that'll put him up by 9. And he's unable to get the second one.
Might not have made them all, but he made enough to put this one out of reach.
And so Vancouver takes the win. Boy, a nice win on the road. By the time this one was wide.
Patient ice.
This is
Put it in